Hey Brian. Okay, so hope you can hear this and pay attention. My Chief looks a little different than yours because mine's custom done, but I will go slow so we can find the buttons. So the first step, we'll go ahead and make the E's since we know they're supposed to be 8 foot. 8 foot, we actually have that. And this one you want it 4 foot. And all you do is click the dimension. And that one's already 4 foot. We'll go to this side. And we'll make that 8 foot. We'll make this one 8 foot. Okay. This one 4 foot. This one is already 4 foot. What you can do is you can drag it out and then just change that. And we might. So this will actually snap. You can drag and snap it to the other one. So that's that. The easiest way to look at this is in 3D sometimes. And obviously we have some issues. So the first issue is this roof plane runs through. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a break, and you already have some. Let's get rid of these so we can start over. So when you want to do a break, and I need to figure out, I have hotkeys, but you can right click and hit add break. It'll add break there. And we want to add one more. No, we don't. All right, so now we can just drag that. And that's pretty close. And this one we can drag to here. Should be at the same eave height. Same thing with this side. Oh, so we have a break there. So if you want to get rid of a break, you can just drag it, connect it, and it should get rid of it. It did not. Okay. Oh, because we need this break. Okay, so same thing. We're going to break here. Move it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to get it close. And we'll move this down. Okay, so for this side, that looks pretty good. We just want to connect them. So I have this, your toolbar at the top here will actually be at the bottom, unless you've changed it. So there's a thing that says join roof planes. You click that, you have to have a roof plane clicked. Click that, and then you can join them. And then that fixes that whole thing. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, join roof planes, and join them. Okay, so those are joined. We have two options. What I like to do is just delete these instead of trying to adjust to. You can select those two, and this is copy, reflect about, and we'll reflect about this roof plane. And then we're going to join these roof planes, and join these roof planes, and then we'll fix this, and then this side as well. There you go. And then that's that roof side right there. And then you'll notice on the inside, because this is supposed to be vaulted, it's a little crazy. Let's see if I can get you a better view. It does all kinds of crazy things. So to fix this, we need ceiling planes for the vault. So what we do is we'll go into the roof plane, and under the roof toolbar, you'll see ceiling plane. And from there, you just want to click, and we're going to drag it to right here, and it'll snap to the center. And we'll let it view it so we can do it. And what I did is you can do a break just like what we did with the roof. So we can do an add a break, and then drag it down, drag this over. And then the same thing, we'll copy, reflect about, and that does that. And then this one, probably just do the whole room, and you can adjust this however you want it. But then when we go in here, we have a vaulted ceiling. Now it's a different pitch than what you want, so you can just open it. So you can double click it to open it, the roof plane, and we'll change it to a 6 because they're 6s. And then same thing with the other side, make that a 6. Then when we look at the camera view, a little off, but we'll fix it. So there's our 2. So now let's figure out why they're a little off. That's a 6. Okay. So that's that roof side basically. Just like that. And then we wanted to raise them up. Well, let's add this little shed roof. So to add a shed roof, we can go up here, click roof plane. Oops, roof plane. Double click roof plane, and we know you wanted a 2. So we'll change that to a 2. And then we'll just draw it in, just like this. click it. And then that eave is huge. I think I made yours in 1'6". And then we'll do 1 foot. We'll do it on this side too, 18 inches. And there you have your roof plane. Now it's really high, so what I did is what you can do is you lock the pitch. So double click the roof, lock the pitch, and Chief can actually do math. So we can do minus 24 inches, and it'll drop it 24 inches. So it's right up under there, but we're gonna raise this roof in a minute anyway. All right, so let's start on this side real quick, and then we'll raise all these roofs. Well, we can go and raise these roofs. So to raise the roof, well, you can't open up like this. It won't let you change, but two similar ones you can change at the same time. So we'll lock it, and we added 12 inches, so just plus 12. And same thing on this side, lock, plus 12. Same thing with these two, lock, plus 12. Now your ceiling planes need to go up by 12 as well. So we'll lock it, and we'll add 12 to this one. We'll go to this ceiling plane, lock it, and add 12 to this one. Okay. All right, so then we need to fix this roof here. So this roof is passing through a tad bit. I think it was on this side. Yeah. So this roof's passing through this, and that's why we don't have an attic wall here. So what we're gonna do is the same thing, is you're gonna make a break. So you can right click and add break. I don't do that. I have a hotkey for it. So we'll break it. And we're just gonna move it out. And this might be easier in the roof plan view, so we can see where the wall is exactly. So this is it, and we'll just move it and let it snap to that wall. And then we have an attic wall there. And then we're good on that side. Just like that. Okay, and then these eaves don't really have eaves. And I think I made these 2 foot. Of course, you can change them any way you want. If you want it, so when you click and you're dragging, if you drag them when you hit tab, you can actually state how far you want it to go. So we want 2 foot, and it'll go 2 foot. Just like that. Let's see, that's what we needed to do on that one. And now we just need to add this gable on the other side. I believe I did a 6, so we'll go back up here, hit roof plane, double click it. We'll change this to a 6 now. And I don't recall exactly where I put it. I think I just randomly stuck it, kind of guessed where you'd want it. I think I lined it up here. And we know we want the eave to be even with the other eave. So we'll drag this to this eave. This is actually a gutter that shows in your plan view. And then from there, we'll drag this up. Now we can see it in this view. And so it's a little low. You actually had it a little bit higher in the Revit picture. So we'll open it up, lock, and we'll add maybe 8 inches. So just plus 8. And that looks pretty close. Okay. So now same thing, we'll add a break. And then we'll move this up to be more like a gable. That should be pretty good. And from here, you just kind of want to get it close. If it goes into it, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, instead of redrawing this, we can do the same thing. Click it, copy, reflect about, and we'll reflect it about itself. Now we have 2, just like that. Okay, so this roof is interfering, which is why you don't have an attic wall there. So same thing, we'll click this, and we'll add a break here. We'll add a break to this side. We'll add a break in the center. And then we'll drag the center up. And then from here, we can connect the 2 roof planes just like we had before. So same thing, but this button. This little join selected roof edge. Do it on that side. We'll do the same thing on this side. So maybe it's a little too far off, I guess. Okay, on that side. And now, of course, you've got this weird thing. So we'll just add a break. We can drag this. Same thing. Add a break. It'll kind of snap to where things are connected. And we moved it. And then what I did, so you have these edges. I dragged them in just a tad bit. Let me see if I can get them. Make sure they're all connected still. So I dragged them in 6 inches. So I took it and I just drag, hit tab, type in 6 for 6 inches, and there we go, I have 6 inches. And that is that roof, and I believe that is it. There's your shed roof. I think maybe we had it a little bit lower last time, but that's everything all together right there. Let me know if you have any questions.